Rob, it was a thrilling finish to Sunday's game, but you said afterwards that the Swifts had to stop relying on their fast-finishing fourth quarter performances. How have you addressed that this week at training ahead of round 4?
Yeah, it's something that for the first 3 weeks, we've probably have relied on just too much, and yeah, you're just not going to get away with that for very long. The competition's too strong. Every team we come up against is going to be too good that we're just not going to be able to do that every week. So in some ways, I think we're probably lucky to get out of the game last week with a draw. But yeah, we've worked really hard at training this week so far just to make sure that, you know, the things that we believe cause that we've actually addressed. So and that's really about consistency. Like, we know at times we're incredibly good, and then at other times we could be quite poor. So consistency is a key for us for this week.
It doesn't get much easier taking on the West Coast Fever, who have had an impressive start to the 2015 season. What do you highlight as their biggest strengths, and how do we combat them?
Yeah, the Fever have been super impressive so far in their 3 games. Like, they're undefeated. They have a world-class front end. Their mid-court is just on fire, and defensively they've really held teams, which is impressive. Like, to me, it's their consistency across the court. They've got superstars everywhere, and to me, it's about making sure that we match up really well, and that's going to be a key for us. And then from there, we'll see what happens.
Yeah, as you said, they've got superstars across the court, with their mid-court particular really improving from last year. What do you see as the key matchups for this Monday?
Yeah, it's an interesting one, and look, and I think that the mid-court is going to be a really cool matchup. However, I think the real matchup will probably be in the shooting ends. I think both ends boast you know, 4 of Australia's best shooters, and it's probably going to be who stands up the best under pressure, because both defence ends are incredibly good as well. So to me, it's the battle of the shooting circles this week.
It's the club's 2nd consecutive home game this week. What difference does having your home comforts give to an athlete?
Yeah, how cool was last week? I know I've said it a number of times, but the support from the crowd last week was like nothing I've ever seen from us at home. Just incredible. Like, it gives me chills now just thinking about it. So that sort of support we need every time we go out in the court, and no more so needed than this week. Like, the Fever are on top of their game, and we need everything going for us. And that crowd really is, as I think someone's already said, our 8th player. And yeah, no place like home when it comes to playing.
And while it's still early in the season and the Swifts are undefeated so far, how would you rate the team's performance?
Yeah, I'd probably give us a pass mark. I think due to a lack of consistency at the moment, which is probably not unexpected at the start of the year. Like, we certainly want to be more consistent than we currently are, but our good has been incredibly good, and our poor has been quite poor. So until we get that, like, we probably put ourselves in a little bit of strife. So we've got to make sure that consistency is an absolute key for us, and I'm hoping we see that from this week.